What's good everyone, it's your boy yadiiiigg, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about Pierre Bourne and Playboi Carti, and we've gotten some new information about the release dates of both their upcoming albums, and I want to break it down. Now, Pierre at his recent shows has been shutting it down to say the least. Personally, I got to see him twice when he came out to New York and he was amazing live. He played TLOP 4 front to back and you guys already know how I feel about that album. Definitely one of the most slept on projects in recent years. Anyways, so as artists have a tendency to do, they'll share information to the crowd, and at both of my shows he said this, and then a longtime fan of the channel reached out to me on my Instagram, shout out Max Robert McNeil, and shameless plug at yadiiiigg, follow your boy, and what Max said was that he said this again at his Manchester show when he got a chance to see Pierre live. At all of these concerts he talked about A Whole Lotta Red and TLOP 5, essentially confirming that both of these projects were basically done and were on the way ASAP in 2020. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of him saying this specifically, but there is footage of him saying that he's been talking to Carti about A Whole Lotta Red and that they need to link up for one more studio session before the album's done.
And Carti been blowing my phone since I've been on tour. He said we gotta lock in one more time before we finish this album, so if y'all ready for A Whole Lotta Red too, that shit about to drop.
And if they only need one more studio session, sheesh, we already know it's basically done. Also, everyone, let me know, are you more excited for TLOP 5 or Whole Lotta Red? Whole Lotta Red has been delayed so much at this point that I'm almost more excited for TLOP 5, but let me know what you guys think. So, firstly, I want to talk about what this means for Pierre, and then break down what this means for Carti. Also, at his Manchester show, he previewed the video for Try Again, one of my favorites from the album, and it's interesting to think about, because Pierre has only released one video so far for TLOP 4, and we know from his history, he is a very visual-centric artist, with him releasing a bunch of videos for his previous projects and Lucy's, so we know he has to have more than just one done, and seemingly, it seems that he's having some issues with Interscope. From this tweet here, I think we can safely say that there is a disconnect between Pierre and Interscope right now, and Interscope are doing the classic label move and holding back the artist's release plans and dates, and that is why we see the hold up for the videos for TLOP 4, and probably a hold up for the release of TLOP 5 as well. We all remember the extremely long wait for TLOP 4, so I think realistically, once we start seeing the videos released for TLOP 4, we'll actually start seeing a proper rollout for TLOP 5. Now, what's also interesting is what this means for A Whole Lotta Red and Carti, so I want to delve into that. And before we do, a shout out to Max Robert McNeil again. As I said, a big fan of the channel, and without him, I probably wouldn't have made this video. Also, at yadiiiigg, make sure to follow your boy on Instagram. If you're not, show me love over there. Appreciate you guys. Also, a reminder about my Carti and Travis merch tees. Link in the description to cop if you're interested. And make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, all that good YouTube stuff. But let's keep going. So, in regards to A Whole Lotta Red, for the longest, fans have speculated that Pierre wasn't really gonna be on the project because of this information we got from the Fader article we got about Carti and what we know about Richie Souf being involved with the project heavily. In addition to this, we've seen so many Pierre produced leaks as well. However, him still talking about A Whole Lotta Red on Twitter and in his concerts like this, I think maybe shows that Pierre will still have a heavy hand with the project. And of course, this is good to hear because you guys already know how Pierre and Carti get down and they rarely miss. At this point though, it's almost hard to still be excited for A Whole Lotta Red with how long we've been waiting for it, and from the abundance of leaks we've gotten, we've already heard so much of this era of Carti, so as I said, I think I'm almost more excited for TLOP 5, and just like with Carti, we've seen a fair few of Pierre's own tracks leak recently. A couple of my favorites are That's a No, which is a TLOP 4 leftover, but it's still so good, and also most noticeably Switching Lanes, which is a top tier Pierre track. Also interesting is that both times I saw Pierre live, he played Switching Lanes, but instead of playing the version that leaked, which only features Pierre on the hook and Carti on the verse, he played a version of the song with an unreleased and not yet leaked Pierre verse, which was also so hard, and I think his addition to the track made it even better. This needs to be the single for TLOP 5 when the time comes, in my opinion. There's definitely a nostalgic, entrancing quality to the song, and with it at over 1 million plays on the YouTube leak alone, it's safe to say that it's connected with others as well. But that's all from me today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know in the comments, Whole Lotta Red or TLOP 5, which one you're more excited for. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, and there are more videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.